Hiya. So, next one on my film list is Beavis and Butthead Do America. I know this is a very old film, sort of the 90s. I'm going to point out that in all the reviews that I'm going to do, I have watched these films plenty of times. However, I don't know every single detail about them. I don't think anyone does, not without looking it up. So I will get parts wrong, and it's just something that's going to happen. Where's this going? There we go. So, next one is Beavis and Butthead Do America. If I remember right, they were part of MTV back in the 90s. That's my little salute for it. And it's about two teenagers who come from I don't know if it's a fictional town or if it's real, I've never looked, called Highland, who are basically idiots. And they don't really know this, or if they do, they're just ignorant to it. So you got Beavis is the blonde-haired one, and Butthead is the brown-haired one with the braces. Weirdly enough, I actually went to college with two guys who were best friends, and they actually did look like Beavis and Butthead. If I could find the picture, I would put it up, but I can't. But for future reference, if anyone ever finds out, the college was Ifield Community College. This would have been around sort of 94 to 98, 1998 for me. And the two in question were Chris Daleswell, who was the blonde-haired guy, and he was a lippy little git, and Scott Crump, and I'm not kidding, they did look like Beavis and Butthead. And that's just come to mind, actually. That's something I've been putting away for a long time. Anyway, so the story goes that Beavis and Butthead are asleep on their sofa, and the TV gets stolen. So they're trying to find it because they're just addicted to watching telly, and they end up being mistaken for Hitman by Bruce Willis's character. Hang on. So they get mistaken for Hitman by Bruce Willis's character, who's a guy called Muddy, and they end up going to Vegas to go and kill his wife, who at the time is Demi Moore, lady called Dallas Grimes, I think her name is. And she convinces them to go and kill him for more money, and it kind of goes from there. And it's things like they go to the Hoover Dam and they cause it to, have a massive situation. They get on a bus full of nuns. They get struck by lightning by God. They go to the White House. Beavis becomes Cornholio at least twice. One on a plane where he causes it near to crash. The second one is actually in the White House itself. They get tracked down by FBI. No, not the FBI. ATF. And at the very end, they meet Bill Clinton, who president at the time, who I still think is better than Bush, and because he was a dick. And more importantly, and I think I'm not alone on this, a whole lot better than Trump, because Trump is a douche nozzle. There are many words that people want to call him, and I'm going to leave that all to you. Bear in mind, like I said, this is a video back in from the 90s. Again, I don't know the release date, so whatever. This one is actually just a kind of a no-brainer film. You can just sit and watch it and just think, well, I don't really need to worry about how much story I'm missing because it doesn't matter. I can fill in the blanks easily. Again, this is a film that is just a nice thing to watch. It's not like About Time where it's very kind of soppy and such. This one is just, duh. You can just sit and watch it and not really have a toss about it, remembering everything. But it has a very good soundtrack. The artwork is the artwork of the time, so can't really odds that. It's not a very long film. I think it's about an hour and a quarter, hour and a half max. But again, I'm going to put the description in the the link to Wikipedia in the description downstairs. I recommend watching it. So my next one I'm going to be reviewing is Dark Man. So see you in a minute.